Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Waking Brockmare. I am your host, coming to you live from the darker side of sunny Central Florida, and today, I've been holding off on this for like 3 days because I can't play it off stream, but I'm finally getting back into Alan Wake 2. When last we left Alan Wake, or not Alan Wake, Saga. No, we did leave Alan Wake, but we also left Mr. Scratch. Anyway, I got to the point where Mr. Scratch turned out to be Alan Wake. Like I said and surmised and hypothesized he was. None of the characters in this game listen to me. That's why so many of them are dead. But we're going to see if we can finish this game today. I don't know if we can, because I don't know how long it is. But I'm hoping I can finish it today. Hi, Danish. Hi, Alana. How are you doing today? It's nice to see you in the show. I'm hoping I can give you something entertaining today. I don't know. I can't make these promises on account of me being so terrible at everything in my life. But we're gonna try. Hi, how are you guys all doing?
You shall not pass!
Hi, Nonito. What's going on? Up? Okay. What was I doing last time? Examine the files in the locked cell. Okay. See, I already talked to all of you the last time. See, yeah, your dialogue options aren't even here anymore. And I know I've already done that. Oh my word. Wow, look at all of it. Flashlight. Ew. Somebody dropped strawberry yogurt all over this place. That is gonna make them smell. And manuscript page.
Agent Young held his clipboard up to the light. The equipment was all accounted for.
Ironically, he was an old man.
Satisfied. A noise on the other side of the back lot made him pause. He peered into the darkness.
You shouldn't pee into the darkness.
Shrugging, he signed and dated the form. Estevez wanted everything ready, just in case. Young appreciated a cautious leader. Estevez had held it together even after the oldest house had gone dark. Young began to head inside. The local sheriff's station was a tight fit, but at least they had a coffee machine. Young felt optimistic. They even had the para-utilitarian in custody already. Another clatter behind him. Closer this time. He turned, hand on his holster. He called out to the darkness.
This station has been seized by the Federal Bureau of Control. You're not authorized to be here.
Suddenly, the lights flickered, went off. Young couldn't see a thing. Then from inside the station, the screams began.
Okay, screams because, you know, the Beatles were on the Ed Sullivan Show. Tell us what they keep on. They keep on. What am I trying to say here? Showing that they haven't read them or I haven't seen them yet. I'm hoping there's a patch where they fix that sooner rather than later, but probably later. Honestly, probably. Nothing. Bunch of stuff there. Okay. Oh, prison cell key? Okay. I mean, that makes sense, I suppose. And we've got... What is this? Transcript of interview with subject Alan Wake, suspected paralitarian. Something or other. Bright Falls, Washington. Kieran Estevez, lead agent. Mr. Wake, you have been taken into FBC custody and you will receive an in-depth interrogation at a later date. But for now, I need to ask if there is anything you can tell us regarding the incident at the hotel, anything we may need to know. There is a force here. You don't understand. A presence. It's after me. It wants to consume me. Consume everything. Yes, you mentioned this dark presence before. Why does it want you? It feeds on the artist, on the art they create. It wants me because of my writing. But it can be of any form of art, any artistic expression, like fecal sculptures? Music, painting, film, photography, it can feed on any of it. All of it. You have to believe me. I'd like to point out that Shadow Puppets was not on that list. Take that, Shadow Puppets. You don't have real art. The darkness won't utilize you. We are well aware of this entity, Mr. Wake. We've been tracking the situation here for a long time now. You yourself have been on our radar for over a decade. I'm sure those nuts in the research department are just going to love checking you out. Oh, they're gonna probe his butthole. Hey, make a note to redact that before submission. Let's get back on track. You mentioned the light switch earlier. Where is it now? I don't know, but I need it. I can't end this without it. Will you help me get it? Mr. Wake, you are in custody, pending charges for breaching of numerous federal violation codes. We are not going to give you a suspected paranatural object. You're not listening to me. We are listening just fine. Now, do you have any accomplices? You, let me out of here. It's coming for me. We're all in danger. Behavior was terminated due to subject being uncooperative. Oh, hey, Rod, what's going on? What chapter are we on? I have no idea, Danish. Very sourcing aggressive, but how's things? I was getting pretty good, Brock. Thanks, how are you? I mean, I'm doing okay. I'm getting a lot of sleep recently, which actually is a little worrisome to me.
The lake is a gateway to the dark place.
Oh, at approximately 1900 hours, that's 7 o'clock for you unmilitary time people and other Americans. Reading from a remote surveillance unit monitoring Cauldron Lake, a known threshold to what researchers theorize is the origin dimension of A040, the shadow base acceptable limits. Attempts to contact FBC Research Facility WA03, codenamed the Lake House, were unsuccessful. On-site event verification is not possible. Well, why don't you call Keanu Reeves? He was in that movie, The Lake House. Response procedures are initiated with immediate effect. Lead Agent K. Estevez will mobilize Investigation Unit Beta from the remote operations site at Redacted. All available Shadow-specific equipment, Lot 411B, has been approved for use in the field. To confirm an active event, if an active AWE is occurring, the dispatch team will identify its nature and severity, limit exposure, and attempt to contain or neutralize the source. If no event is active, check monitoring equipment, perform a limited profile sweep of the area, and check the status of the lake house and its staff. Additional information. Relevant operatives in the area include the Cult of the Tree, Redacted, and Alan Wake, currently missing. Oh, darn, I haven't read the other one. This one.
What the hell is a para-utilitarian?
It's kind of an offshoot of Scientology. It's weird. It's weird. Let's see here. I have to blow away. Yeah, I remember that Sandra Bloom was in that too. Sounds like a normal day in Mafia. Rod, the Lake House wasn't very good. Don't bother looking it up. There's a reason why nobody talks about it anymore. Based on reports, the item is a light switch from a lamp cord with part of the severed cord still attached. Eyewitness accounts suggest that the item possesses the ability to alter reality. The changes being based on Redacted when used by a capable partitionarian. Parsing this item's effect that the Cauldron Lake threshold responsible for recurring AWEs in the area is difficult because the only reported use of the item have occurred near this threshold. Without more data, we cannot confirm if the item intensifies the effect of the threshold or vice versa, or if there is no connection whatsoever. Recorded material from Dr. Hartman, I miss Phil Hartman, after becoming a Redacted, have revealed that Alan Wake eliminated Barbara Jagger, likely a physical manifestation of a Redacted, by inserting the light switch into its chest and flicking the switch. The item is confirmed to have been used in 2010 to turn fictional writing into reality. See file AWE35. However, it is unclear what the restrictions and limitations of the effects are. Conclusion, the light switch is a possible oops, but the team cannot conclusively clarify the item based on secondhand accounts. Proper examination and testing is required in order to determine classification and precise effects of this item. Okay. Let's see. I wish they had Redacted with the black bars like in Control. Bright City. Wait, AWE 35 Bright City? Wait. Well, I mean, layouts, I think there's a delay in the chat. I think that's just Twitch, unfortunately. Ew, it's wet out here. It's like I'm in Washington State. Not the capital. If this was the capital, there would be a lot more, bribes and ladies of the night and I don't know, whatever other derogatory terminology and practice you want to attribute to politicians. I'll accept all of them. Hey guys, what's going on? It's kind of wet out here. Do you guys really feel like you should be out here in the rain? Yeah, okay. I found that document in Control. It was in the Prime Candidate Program. You found that document in Control? Is the saga wake now? I mean, yes and no. I actually don't have a problem with the story being split between Alan Wake and Saga, because again, like the whole bit of Alan being still stuck in the dark place even 13 years after the events of the first game, that works for me as a narrative.
You were the better Koska. Much better than me.
Oh, okay. It's talking him. I don't have a problem with that narrative, and I also don't have a problem with the fact that like Alan Wake is like, I am stuck in the dark place, and I need to reach out to somebody in the real world to help me break out of here and stop the darkness. And honestly, based upon the characters that were in the first game, I wouldn't want it to be his wife. I wouldn't want it to be Barry Wheeler, his agent. So I have no problem with it being a brand new character. I think it might have been more interesting if it was this guy, the Casey, only because, I mean, they're already making a point of, it's weird that he has the same name as Alan Wake's fictional character. He is played by the same actor. So I would wonder, and they haven't pointed this out, but I have noticed that like continuously in this game, you'll see when Saga and Casey are interrogating or doing something, they'll take a drink of their coffee at the exact same time. They do it repeatedly in this game. So I do wonder if Casey is going to end up being a completely fictional character. He doesn't actually have a life outside of the narrative and the story. He was written in by Alan Wake or Mr. Scratch, and I would think that would be a far more interesting story to focus on as the game progresses, because much like the Casey hard-boiled detective in the dark place is the last time we saw him, like, I'm not a piece of fiction, you didn't write me, blah blah blah, having an existential crisis, having the story focus on that with that character in the main game, I would think that would be a lot more trippy and interesting than Saga just going, wait, I'm not from here, my family isn't here, my daughter is still alive out in Virginia, the story is changing reality around me, and I've got to keep in mind all of this. In fact, I would be very interested to find out that at the end of this book, or not book, but, well, I mean, technically book, because Alan Wake is writing this and blah, 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 blah. So one of the narrative structures that we've been following is like, oh, Saga, your family is actually from here. Your mother lived here before she moved away, and you do have family here, etc., etc., etc. I would think it would be interesting at the end of this all, just go, oh, no, you're not from here. You have no connections to this town. You are just a random federal agent that was brought in here on assignment. And all of this connections and all of these people, like your grandpa, blah, blah. No, Alan Wake and Scratch just wrote all that. And you've just been succumbing to the effects of the novel, of the literature. You're not. You're just a random person that was brought in here. You have no connection to this town. They should do a small DLC where you play as Mrs. Wake when she comes out of the lake. Well, Leos, the interesting thing is they haven't really done anything to like expand upon the Alan Wake DLC that came out. And I'm not talking about the one in Control. I'm talking about like the original Alan Wake DLC, like American Nightmare and things like that. I barely remember playing those. I remember playing those, but I kind of remember at the end of it thinking like these were all kind of non-consequential. They didn't really advance the story or anything like that. Alan Wake was basically in the same place he was at the end of that DLC. So, but I prefer Mrs. Wake, Alan's wife, being like a non-playable character. Like, she's over there. Again, same thing with like Barry, his agent. I'm okay with. I would like to see Barry in this game, like a cameo, but I'm also okay if he doesn't show up. Hey, buddy. So,
I'm sorry about your brother, Ilmo.
Jaakko was all heart. He always went along with my ideas, no matter how stupid they were. Always happy to help. I got carried away. I never think things through. It's my fault.
okay. So, what's under the blanket? Toys? Is it a bunch of toys?
I realize it's a bad time. But I need you to tell me everything about the cult of the tree.
The cult is my craziest idea that ever worked. Look, what kind of a cult calls themselves a cult? Exactly.
Yeah.
We protect Water in Bright Falls. We're the good guys. A secret neighborhood watch. Well, that was the idea anyways. Look, we've always known about the horror inside the lake. When any Taken come out, we kill them.
You don't turn people into Taken. You kill the ones who already have.
Let's see. Why go after Alan Wake?
You were trying to kill Alan Wake. Why?
Nothing good has ever come out of Cauldron Lake. The nightmare that hit Bright Falls in 2010 was all because of his writing. And ever since then, pages of his stories are floating up from the lake, and monsters keep popping out. It's all him, Wake. And if we don't stop him, no one will.
Wake's evil doppelganger Scratch is the threat we're facing. Not Wake. And I will stop him.
I've never heard of anyone called Scratch.
How long has the cult
How
been
long has the
operating?
cult been around for?
Certain folks around here have always known about Cauldron Lake. Before us, it was the Torchbearers. And when I inherited the mission, I wanted to call it a cult. It was genius. Just named it half the work. Made people too scared to go into the woods at night. Business 101. Fear is a great motivator.
Uh-huh. That's how Mountain Dew Code Red was so. That's why that was so popular. I pointed out before that Mountain Dew Code Red came out like a year after the Columbine high school incident, and I remember my high school or my schools. After that, they were like, "Hey, we're implementing a new procedure. It's called a Code Red. If anything ever happens like that here, we implement a Code Red, and these are the procedures you're supposed to follow." And then Mountain Dew was like, "Hey, we're introducing a new flavor. It's called Code Red." And I'm like, did you have to make the can red too? Because this seems like really inappropriate. But anyway. Doesn't go. Is she mentioned at all after the game, though? Like, how is she not tainted? Leao, she is referenced several times in the original Alan Wake DLC, and she is referenced many times in this game, but we don't know what her current status is, or at least I don't. I haven't gotten to that part yet. Let's see, the main game of Alan Wake 1 is a good, complete story from beginning to end. The two DLC essentially are about Alan becoming stable within the dark place because of difficult adjusting to it. Like, the Alan in the writing room is on the floor, all messed up mentally, and the part of Alan that represents his stability is who you control in the DLCs. But, oh, hi, Spooky. Oh, hi, Butters. Back to work. Hi, Butters. Hi, Miss Spooky. Butters, hi. Okay. She's so high. She's just spreading out the highs to everybody. There's like 2 of you left. Have I missed you? Am I not going to be able to find you? Oh, wait, it's this thing.
Ilmo said the cult kills Taken. Is he telling the truth?
Surplus deer masks buy in bulk. We've got a floater, a Taken on the shore. Call the gang, Jaakko. We are going hunting. Cult of the Tree. Keeping the town safe since 2013.
Ilmo is telling the truth about the cult.
Yeah.
They really were fighting the Taken. We're on the same side.
Yep, and you got his brother killed. Good for you, Saga.
If the cult is killing Taken, then why did Nightingale turn into one?
Private party. Invitation only. Wrong time. Wrong place. Time to go, Yaku. A job half done isn't done at all.
Nightingale became a Taken because the Bookers interrupted their ritual.
So what you're saying is it's all their fault. Okay, I should go arrest the Bookers. This is all their fault. FPC file on the clicker, the spare number activities. Clicker. Yay!
The clicker amplifies any changes to reality suggested by a piece of art.
Oh my goodness.
Makes them permanent.
Oh my goodness. Here's hoping those Sonic the Hedgehog pregnant fan artists don't get their hands on the clicker. I don't want to live in that world. Waken the clicker. Hi, Ty Lead. How are you doing today? Cauldron Lake. This would go. Where's Lake? This one? Yeah, okay, that worked. I was just guessing, admittedly. Didn't know there were clickers from The Last of Us in this. No, Danish. This Alan Wake came out well before The Last of Us. The Last of Us stole from Alan Wake, not the other way around. Still not ready for that. And your Bright Falls. Okay, Saga, I'm gonna have to ask him to stop doing that. And how many more are there? 2. Okay. So, come up with a new plan. Shoot them all and let God sort them out. The town still needs you.
I'm gonna deal with the situation, Ilmo. But the town will need protection until we sort this out. I could use your help.
Right. I'll round up the gang. Whoever's left. We won't let these fucking monsters hurt any more of our people. We'll do my brother proud.
Thank you, Ilmo.
Okay, so do you guys like cut them up and feed them to the deer around here? That's what Deer Fest is, right? You cut up your dead and you feed them to the deer. Okay, I'm assuming that's yes and finish. Hi, do you guys have... Oh, okay, here we are.
So the cult of the tree actually kills Taken. They were on our side, even if their methods are misguided and criminal.
It looked right from where we were standing. Nothing's what it seems in this case. Too many stories contradicting each other. Too many versions of the truth.
I can't wait to see put this case behind us.
We have a lot of catching up to do after this thing is all over. Everything is different now. My family, me, the whole fucking world.
No,
Buy
just...
the coffee, Anderson.
Oh, okay, wait, I
Here's
agree.
to the end. This case is one for the books.
I see what you did there.
Is that it? Okay, that's it. Hi, do you have dialogue? No, you are useless to me. Okay, I still have to come up with a new plan. Where am I supposed to come up with? Wait, Brock? It's okay, he only crapped his pants. What, you talking about Casey back there? He didn't crap his pants, he's fiction. Is there anything? Well... Okay, so where am I supposed to go now? Don't say that! It sounds like whispers of dead children in a ghost house. No, the Finnish guy. Oh, I see. Well, I mean, it's okay. He's finished now, so... Nothing down here as far as I can tell. Wait, what's that? What's this? It's a... Oh, it's a drawer. Ooh, and things. I like things. Why is the world shaking? Is the world supposed to be shaking? Why is the world shaking? Okay, it's done now. Should I be concerned about that?
Shut it off!
Okay, good job, whoever did that. I didn't look to see who set that one up, but that was good. That was a little mini heart attack for me. Thank you so much. Thank you ever so much for that. Of course it was you, Spooky. I wasn't gonna just say it outright because, you know, you get offended when I accuse you of these things. Even though you're so gosh darn proud. Okay, quick save. Is there a puddle? Can I go back to Alan Wake World? Oh my goodness, I can't do anything with this. I have so much stuff. I have so many things. Butterscotch. Okay, let's okay, let's take some flares, I guess. That would wake you up. It cheers me up. Okay, sorry. No, it's okay. It helps me stay awake too. It helps me stay Alan Wake too. That's a bad joke, but I'm making it. I knew it was a bad joke before I said it out loud, but I didn't care. I went with it. Okay, maybe do I have to go outside? Cause I'm not. Oh, okay. Hey everybody. Be quiet. I'm going outside. Hey everybody.
Anybody seen what I like emotionals about?
I've killed many. That's what's going on.
It's the other.
I think they've got the Koskela brothers locked up in there. I saw them go in earlier.
Oh dear. Probably got them for what happened to poor Mocha the most.
Okay, bye. So everybody in this town just stands out in the middle of the in the rain, huh? Okay. Dude, are you okay? Dude? Oh, yeah, you're the child predator. That's right. I don't know if he is, but he looks the part. Oh my goodness, it's so orange here. It's so orange.
Spots from those lights. What the heck was that about?
Can anybody see inside?
Oh, hey!
Are they still there?
Every time something exciting happens in this town, I miss it.
I'm still seeing spots from those lights. What the heck was that about?
Can anybody see inside?
Every time something exciting happens in this
I seem to be
town,
stuck in a time loop. Okay, maybe not. Ooh, deja vu. Okay, so I still don't know how to get inside this stash. Overwatch town folk complaining about poor TV reception, hopefully not due to the paint job. Took a photo with the giant moose statue in the park. Dogs keep digging up the flowers. Parks trash can need a fresh coat of paint. Paint an extra layer. Tried painting the large tree in the park, but the weather was too hot. Oh wait. Is it Overwatch town hall? Oh wait, town hall. Parks trash and wait. So where's the town hall? I mean, I have a map. I should probably utilize that. Which one is town hall? None of these things say town hall. Oh darn it. Ma'am, it's raining outside. You really should get inside. Ma'am. Ah, for crying out loud. Ah, the Oh Dear Diner. Oh, I love you, Oh Dear Diner. I just love diners. I love diners. Nobody's got anything to say? Okay. I hope you're doing well, be lurking. Oh, I'm doing okay, Star. But, you know, thank you. I appreciate that. Ah, okay. Oh, town reception. Okay, so it's double triangles, 2 Doritos pointing up. And then, it's triangles angry at each other. And then doing triangle butt stuff to each other.
My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father.
And another
Prepare to die.
lunchbox.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. You wouldn't believe how hard it was to track down these lunchboxes. Thank goodness for the internet. Hey! I didn't use the internet.